I'm a proud supporter for something like this. This right here, I would rather support something like this before I beg to differ on somebody that's a scammer. Just to let you know. Henceforth, the reason why I support this. Hey, there's another good one too. Gary Sinise has one. Straight up. But here's the thing. You want to give her your money? That's on you. I am not going to stop you. However, I'm going to sit back and enjoy my money for my family and for my organizations that I would rather support before I support somebody that's already getting $900 in SSI funds. Make no mistake, that's from the government, plus the $200 in food stamps. Now, you stated it's not our money. Well, yeah, okay. So if it's not our money, it's her, because my money for taxes is going to pay for that SSI that she's abusing, or the food stamps, or how about this? Yeah, it's our tax money, yes. Or how about this? The HUD housing that she's living in, that a 75-year-old woman could probably do better with living in because she foster is. Oh, you suck. Whatever, Undercover Farley. I would have loved to have met him. But see, that's the thing. I don't beg to go to these functions. So, that's the thing. All I got to say is you're more than welcome to a box, and you have a say. I don't hide anything. And everybody that's in this live knows that I speak truth. Make a mistake, I will admit to my mistakes. Oh, yeah. Well, Fiona, I found out that was a function for animals, I believe. So, but that being said, look, I'm only being honest. You want to keep giving your hard-earned up money? You make sure you're giving it, because I'll tell you what, you're getting taxed. She's taking your money that's already been taxed and not taxing it. There you go. So, anybody is more than welcome to come up into a box. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and the other thing that really irked me today that I took notice, what was the one thing that I took notice with I saw with what Maggie did? Somebody in the chat turned around and said, support the victims of the hurricanes down along the East Coast. And I saw her turn around and go, nah, nah, nah. Or how about when somebody turned around and said, support the kids going back to school? Nah, nah. Are you kidding? This kind of stuff? I'm just saying, yeah. She got snappy. You're right, Bella. She did. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, wow, good thing you really support others. Good thing you have all those gifts and you don't even re-gift squat back to your MAG family. Good thing you don't ever bring them up in a box to gift them. Not that you could probably do it, but... Here's the thing, and this is where I stand on GoFundMes. If it's for the betterment of your living conditions, your essentials, your utilities, if you need money to get your bill paid for your electric to keep your heat on, you will never gotta do what you gotta do to take care of family. Like I've said, family comes first above all else. I don't give a crap what anybody says. But when you start up a GoFundMe to go on these lavish trips and a cruise, I want to go on $100,000 cruise. No, that's not the reason why that was designed for. That's all I'm saying. But all I gotta say is do what you want to do with your money. It's your account, your deals. Yeah. Oh yeah, the back end money that she gets from everyone. You're right, Princess Peach. And that's the thing, is that, do I feel that they are watching her or no? Let me rephrase that. Do I know that they are watching her? Yes, I do. I am not going to disagree with that. And look, Dolores can follow me. She's entitled to follow me. I have nothing to hide with Dolores. But real quick, make no mistake, Dolores, if your account is private and you hardly have any followers, well, then that's on you. Then that's on you. Sorry.
Hey, all for one. Yeah, I love what you do. And people, obviously, you're getting a little bit of retraction from, I don't know if that's people that might support these people that are doing beef on what people profiting under the table with a public social media page. Off at that, but even if you are that fool that says, I love Maggie because she's entertaining and she brings life to me and I love watching her because she's fun, you're entitled to your opinion for that, but you have to look at one thing. People are losing their benefits that truly do need them.
Yep.
When she and others like her, and we can go through down the line, a dozen of us that follow this, we could probably name them within 30 seconds, right? But what bothers me is we know who the people are that really don't need this because they're making their money through social media or hiding it illegally, which is illegal by standards of receiving benefits from our government. But you have to look at who's not receiving benefits that really need it, because it's by people who obviously don't, if they're able to consider TikTok their job. And as far as GoFundMe's go, like you said, I have no problem with people using them. Going and running GoFundMe's, throughout the course of their social media career to social notoriety, like in a quick fix, whether it's Instagram or, TikTok or Facebook or whatever. When you keep having ongoing, refund me or GoFundMe's to move again because you're being harassed on TikTok because of your social media presence, and then you see what happens to these people. Ultimately, they get shut down.
Right.
It just really makes me mad that no matter if you like TikTok for entertainment like I do, think about what entertainment are you getting out of this. If you have a friend or a relative that really does need government assistance and they're getting squat, and then someone here that is bragging about it online and saying, I'm getting everything paid for. I don't have to pay for health care, housing, food, and I'm still monetizing. I would imagine probably Maggie, and let's make it fair. Maggie's pretty much top of the discussion right now. She's probably making, by the number she posts, and if she does receive that to $1,000 a week, is that fair, Jeff? You think 500 to 1,000 a week, and Cash apps, PayPals, Chimes, and Venmos, or no?
Yeah, that would be correct.
That's a lot of money for people. And when you hear about people that just want to get an extra $100 in food, and she's getting all that plus an extra, 500 to 1,000, maybe a week. And if you put that on a monthly scale, if you can pocket an extra $2,000 a month, pocketing off of social media while you're getting full government assistance in every aspect, that's illegal. The hell. And that pisses me off when people that do need it.
Correct. And I wanted to touch base real quick on the GoFundMe's. You will never see me have a problem with anybody with a GoFundMe set up for life-threatening illnesses, medical situations, things like that. I have a tendency to stay neutral with that because, in my opinion, that is something that is far by more important than going on the cruises. So anything that's related to that kind of a situation, dire situation, life-threatening situations, yeah, I'm not going to have a problem with it ever. I don't judge. I don't judge on that type of a situation because that's something that people need the most. But when you come on and you make a GoFundMe because I need an Uber or I need 10 grand, well, hell, I'd love to have 10 grand and you don't see me sitting here begging for it. I work for my money. Henceforth, the reason why I pay my taxes. So it is insane. It's I don't know. And I've been noticing a lot more individuals getting into her lives and literally putting the sticks to her. And they're asking the honest questions. But yet her mods are chicken shit that keep blocking and muting it. And I'm sitting there thinking, but yet Maggie sits there and talks about people being liars. Well,